on Trading Places on Rhema 93.3 FM. How do you maintain your market presence? Number one is reinventing and resetting, repackaging your existing product services to look new. This might go in the path of changing your product sleeve, your artwork, or redesigning your labels and all that, adding something new that will attract the newer customers. For example, I remember a particular brand of tea everybody was known to like in Nigeria. All of a sudden, they added some of the newer health incentives people were gunning for. All right, they started having their green tea and different flavors. Now, from drinking one particular flavor of tea for the past 35, 45 years of people's life, then and all of a sudden they started introducing other varieties and flavors to what they've already conquered in the market, and that set them apart. And that also, personally, I was almost going for another brand of tea for my breakfast and little drink. But when they got that, I had to start buying that again. So one of the things you do is to reinvent, recreate, and repackage your products that could come in as adding an ingredient or removing an ingredient that has been judged harmful. Most times, certain things used in the production of consumable goods might turn out to be detrimental to human health. So through research and we find out that if these things are bad, you move them away from whatever you were selling. So today, keeping maintaining your market presence on Rema 93.3 FM right here with CJ on this particular episode of Trading Places. Now, when you do this, then you go ahead with different levels of publicity that concerns you, because those publicity are the things people will get to hear and know that no name, because me putting on name, me put no name, or when you get putting in name, and then things are named around you without you being a part of it. So right here, keep that your market presence, maintain it, upgrade it, grow it, and give people opportunity to become your clients. Now, after repackaging or reinventing those your goods and services, how do you get them into the market? Very important. Certain strategies have been used by different companies, and from a particular study, on how they push themselves to reinvent and also sustain their marketing presence. And that's what I'm going to be sharing a little bit more. We said repackage, reinvent, recreate. One day has you. Take, for example, when we were growing up in the 80s, we drank water from nylon, transparent, waterproof. Boy, I know waterproof. And that we are ice water because it was cold. It was ice water. All of a sudden, somebody had to repackage this particular water, said it was purified, it was cleansed, and all that. And we started calling it pure water, which was actually sachet water. And from sachet water, it grew into bottled water. And we've seen different bottled water, different brands of bottled water, different sizes, packages, colors, and all that done. All that is being intentionally pushed by companies to reinvent themselves in an existing market presence where they might not have had the higher hand. There have been competitors who stood up and totally took down the big guys in the market. Why? Because of the way they got into the market and they've been maintaining that. So it is something that you can also do. No matter what you are selling, we'll bring it to the lowest end, because often I say, what's happening? At times Smith will just tell me, these things you are saying, does it concern somebody near Rakara? And also, one knowing Rakara, listen to this particular program, and I tell you, it will help you to maintain your marketing process. My name is CJ the Boss, and this is Trading Places. I'm going to go on a short break, and when we get back here, we'll be talking more on this topic. Don't touch the dial. Okay, that's some music segment. Music break on Rama 93.3 FM. We see the boss, Trading Places. I have a father that can never ever feel me. Ooh, na, na, na. Ooh, na, 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 na. He is my pride, and he is my firm foundation. can reach me personally on 090-668-22230. Sending it into the market. There has to be some level of glamour to it. Most products could be sent targeted at students, schools, children in the primary schools, and sent to them offered as freebies for them to use in their snacking. Most confectionery companies and biscuit factories have used this strategy a lot. Whenever they reinvent a particular product, maybe their biscuits, and they've added a little flavor variant to it. They invade schools and they come with beautiful bosses, beautiful dancers. Some of them comedians, clowns who advertise this product and who also use a little bit part of the school curriculum to sell this thing, enunciating more on the benefits of eating this particular biscuit or this particular fruit juice and all the vitamins they've said they've injected inside that fruit juice that will make a child pass his exam. It's more of a psychological marketing, and because of this, most parents, children, the kids will start demanding for this product. They will start demanding for it. Whenever there's a birthday party, mommy, buy me this snack. This is what we drink in our school. Mommy, buy me this biscuit. This is exactly what we're drinking in our school. And before you know that, in that particular term, that product has invaded so many schools because when they get back on holidays, they interact with themselves. They begin to share what was trending in school. It was this drink that trended. It was this biscuit that trended. No pop offer and here. Before you know it, every student within that term and the next term goes through having the experience of this new product that has been reinvented in the market. And so it's your wisdom as a CEO, a marketing manager, a director of sales to receive feedbacks that will help you send back your products into the market and very much maintain the progress you made so far and build on it. Very much important. And okay, that will save you a lot and that will block off the napping on also too much because that position you occupy in the market, someone wants it, someone wants to put it. Now, for those, someone sent me a text and said, what about locally produced goods? And I want to talk about some of our young people that did biochemistry or industrial chemistry and into a lot of production of household items and household products. You have a great opportunity to push your products. The Dettol I use, so-called antiseptic I use, which was ruled by a particular brand I just mentioned now, for a long time, we never knew that these things could be produced locally. Every antiseptic I use in my house for cleaning is locally produced. The liquid soap I use is locally produced by someone, and this one I've tested it, the texture. So you are not left out in this marketing presence retainment or gaining. It's you that is installing. When you're not advertising your product, you don't need to have the best of labels to advertise your product. What people need to do is to come in contact with your product, and that is what we do on Trading Places. Your 30 minutes here on air could be your best time in life. Because when we use these products, we advertise it, we tell people about it, we let them know how to contact you. And you begin to make your sales. So the bleach that I use is locally produced. The soap I use is locally produced. And these things are done with the health benefit in mind. So all these excessive chemicals that are bigger pharmaceutical companies or cosmetic companies use that you might not even know how detrimental they are to your health and your kidney, it's totally excluded from these products. And that is why we're encouraging you as a local manufacturer, producer who is involved in household items, household products, get public about it, talk about it, take advantage of Trading Places on Rhema 93.3 FM to advertise your goods. And I want to show you that you'll be surprised how far the reach of that your product. Very much important. So putting some glamour to it, and join me again for Trading Places on Rhema 93.3 FM with CJ the Boss.